These four products will change your life and get you in the environment you were designed to be in. Where everybody on earth born knowing what they needed to do for the rest of their life, or they had to be taught by somebody outside of themselves. So we're gonna talk about that because everybody needs opportunity just to be and live their life to the fullest. That can be a blessing, that can make the world a better place, that can have everybody in their true purpose, knowing their divine gift here on earth. We're going to get into that a little bit today because you need to know. Grand Rising, this is your daily dose. How y'all doing this morning? This is that Friday before y'all can go and do what you want to do for a couple days, like that Saturday and Sunday. Then you getting right back on the grind because that's what you've been taught. And I don't care wherever you at on this planet. If you was taught how to tap into your source, like you was taught to go to school to get a good education and get a job, this world will be a different place. This world will be a different place. And I promise you, you'll be a lot more happier, you'll be a lot more fulfilled, and you will see the world a better place. You will see the creator of the universe just jumping up and down, happy, because the people, his greatest creation, is in their purpose. And he just sitting back and we just loving on him, giving him the praise for giving us the opportunity just to be, just praising us for giving us the world just to be, praising us to give us all his creation just to add value to it as time go on. And I truly feel the creator gave us time so we can grow into his purpose for us. Every day go by, you should be putting a little bit of more of your purpose that he put inside of you on earth, or speaking it and putting it in fruition by work. Every week go by more out in the world, just making the world a better place, slowly but surely. Just adding value to his creation and giving him the praise just for giving you the ability to breathe and just to do just that. Adding value to his creation. And you knowing you are his most valuable creation. Because truly, the way the creator set up this world, he pulled himself back from putting his effort or making decisions himself here on earth. He gave that to you. His most valuable creation. He gave that to you. All he wanted you to do is basically three things. Not in no particular order, because I don't want to get you thinking out the box right now. These three things he wanted you to just basic. Now you can put your own twist to it a little bit because you had the ability to reason and make choices. But he want to populate the earth, just you being having dominion over the earth, over the world. He gave you the ability to choose. Now he knew you can use it against him, or you can use it so he can be praised and uplifted and motivated, and you can enjoy this world to the fullest. And he put everything he needed inside of you. Everything. But we know how the world is today. It's not that place. He pulled back. Whatever is accomplished here on earth, let me say it again. Whatever is accomplished here on earth came through his most valuable creation. He want to do everything, but he gave you the ability to make that decision. And all you got to do is just call on him. Give him the praise and call on him. And he will give you what you need through your purpose that he put inside of you, through your identity that he gave you. And with your purpose come value. Everybody's purpose different. According to what? Their talent, their gift. But wasn't nobody taught this, in my opinion. This we've been taught to seek ye first, but I don't know how it got twisted up. But you is the vital key. You the only key for the creator accomplishing his purpose here on earth. He wants you to be your best. But that ability to choose can go one or two ways. We know it's good and evil, right? And that's the way I like to keep it, because when you keep it that clear, you know how to move. But we know that the world is a sinful place because of the first Adam sin. And I said that what I said, that was the gift from the creator. And those three products, let me tell you, those three things was to give him praise and just love and uplift your fellow man. And then just multiply in a good world. No, just doing what needs to be done. Those basic three things. Now you can put your twist to them, and basically just adding value to God's greatest creation, of God resources. That's basically what it is, and give him all the glory, all the praise, and you just have to multiply. Just live life freely. That was the design, in my opinion. But we know what happened to the first Adam. See, you got to understand this. And when you understand this, you'll know why you feel and why you in the environment and why you just stressed out the way you are. If you spiritual and if you the original. I can't relate to nobody that's outside of this, but you just sinful in a sinful world. I ain't trying to waste my time, my energy to try to figure you out. Now let's fast forward to today. Wherever age you are in life, the sinful world just been dominating to the point where when you born, they start educating you in their system without you knowing it, doing stuff behind your back, just doing to benefit them because we in a sinful world. Just being biased, just being greedy, just being killing and stealing and pillaging, whatever they can get away with. And it's easy. I agree. It's easy to get caught up in that, especially when your parents they love you and they there to teach you. You supposed to respect your parents. And we just not got so far to the left where we think right is wrong and wrong is right. But long as good don't do nothing, what happened? Evil just trample. Where the good people at? Where the God-fearing people at? Is anybody teaching God-fearing mindsets? Is anybody teaching God-fearing mindsets from pre-K? Is anybody teaching how to live in a God-fearing world? So much that you fear God more than you fear the law of the land. Is anybody on this planet truly teaching that in a way where you can govern yourself, where you ain't got to go to no seminary or nothing like that, or being taught anything in this world? To me, I'm at that age, I'm at that point. If you've been taught in this American system, this worldly system, and it's not teaching you from a kingdom perspective, if you spiritual, if you're the original, or if anything come after us, the original, you just in the world, you just in a sinful place, you just in a place where you cannot be successful, you just in a place where you cannot just be like everything else that the creator created, because you haven't been taught. And the teachings that's out there, believe you me, they just as worldly in their own way. And here we are, we going through life teaching our kids, going through life teaching our grandkids the way of this sinful world. We need some really loyal, God-fearing teachers that's not biased of the world. Where we gonna get those at, Crawford? Glad you asked. These 4 products that I'm talking about will get you in that environment so you can literally be the people I'm talking about. And you're gonna have a testimonial because you've not been in this world. You've not been through their education system in some way, shape, or form. So much their system, so much being in their community. Like some people say, you just a puppet on a string. But it's time. It's time for God-fearing people. Only you know who you are. Only you know who you are. You got an opportunity to make a choice. Because if you ever had the daily dose before, I always say you was put on this world to make a choice. And it's time to choose. And like I said, you've been educated a lot in this sinful place up to this very second. To the point you almost can be, you are. You more of a robot than the robotics that they create now. You, God greatest creation, you a robot to the world that you was integrated in more than the robots that they making. You getting to the point where you don't even want to make your own decision. You may think you making them. That's why they can create a robot that can do what you cannot do almost. They see you as a human, God greatest creation. They can tell you now, generated meat. Hey, how you doing? Lab grown meat is just as good for you as the original beef that the creator created. and you will believe it, and you will ingest it. Don't you see how the elites can just do what they want to do right now? Because they got you moving more like a robot than robots themselves. If they even can understand what I'm saying right now, they wasting their time and money creating robots. But no, because you still got the ability to choose, right? That's it. That's it. That's why they gotta make the robots, because the robots don't have the ability to do what? Choose. Make a choice. And if you get this information, I don't care if you come out of the world mentally and come on over here and get what you truly need. That's your choice. But at least start being honest with yourself and make choices that's best for you from a kingdom perspective, your perspective that you believe in. How can you? Honestly, how can you if you wasn't taught what are they? And when you've been programmed so long, you just do what everybody else does. These four products can get you back to where you can readjust and get back to the manufacturer, get back to the manufacturer who manufactured you, my spiritual and original people. That choice, hey, is vital. That choice is vital. That's really what separates you from the robots of the day. And your ability to get back in line with your manufacturer. That's all you got. And if you don't start putting that in practice, oh my goodness. Come on in, let's talk about it. This is your daily dose. I'm just here talking to my people. My daily dose come on here every day, 5 days a week, sometimes twice a day, from 6 to 7, and sometimes 8 to 9. Because it's time for us to start making our own decision from a kingdom perspective. Where you at? Where you at, my kingdom people? Where you at, the people who want to make a choice to be the best they can be from a kingdom perspective? Where you at? You haven't been taught this. You haven't been taught this. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to make a decision, a choice. What you gonna do? It's time to start making choices. If you're ready to take control, if you're ready to get back to basics, if you're ready to just be in the right environment for you to just be like everything else on this planet. Let's get into it. These the four products. These the four products. Aren't you ready? Aren't you ready to start making decisions? Hey, how you doing? I'm in North Carolina. Okay. North Charleston, South Carolina, right? You be moving, man. Appreciate you being on here, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Be safe out there. But let's get into it. There's nobody on this planet, in my opinion, teaching you how to tap into your purpose, your value, define your true identity so you can take your rightful place. Where the teachers at? Where the teachers at? We need the teacher to start teaching what's basic when it gets you back just in line. We just need to get back in line. We just need to know the basics. Just what what is it? Pre-K can learn. The basics. We need to get back to basics. If you want to get back to basics, You got to come out of this environment that you've not been in all your life. There's the link to come to the app. $10.97 to get you a subscription where you can get in the environment to get taught how to truly be close to the creator than you ever can be, where you can start making decisions to make this world a better place. Because you need to know why you was created. You need to know your true purpose on this earth. You need to get in the right environment. These 4 products will help you get in the right environment so you can just be. Hey, how you doing? We ain't got that much time. We ain't got that much time. We got a 5-year window to really do what need to be done so we can have the impact we need to have for the generations to come. Are you ready to be taught how to govern yourself? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anybody know what governing means? Do anybody know how I feel to just be governed, just to do what's right, know what's right? And I know you're challenged in the world, but when you truly get in the right environment, when you truly in the right environment and you can just be, then you can just govern yourself and be in that environment where you can just be free. The world. Boy, you crazy. Yes, yes. That's what happened when you in the world. When you in the environment, you just being in their environment. You see what I'm saying? You not got the mindset of their system. You not got the mindset within your mind that that's your system now. Cause they groom you from pre-K. They groom you from pre-K. And now they not groomed you so much. They taught you to go get a good education, a good job, to build a empire. Now, since the dollar now lost its value, hey, how you doing? They getting rid of the dollar now. See, the dollar ain't nothing but a tool. They got you in the mind messed up that that's all people talk about is the dollar bill. But now the dollar bill ain't gonna have no value in the next 5 years. They building the system now where they gonna get rid of the dollar bill. And if you don't know how to maneuver at this time, and you just stay in their system, you're gonna wake up in the next 5 years. You're gonna have a wheelbarrow full of money, and they ain't gonna buy you a loaf of bread because you're not in the right environment. If you spiritual and you want to be the person that the Creator created you, you more robotic than the robots they making now. That's taking your job that you not gave up your life, your time, your money, your kids to go seek out. And they getting rid of the money, the dollar bill. And if you're not in the right environment and ready to adjust, you're gonna wake up and be hardly disappointed. And you know us melanated people, we gonna feel it the most. We gonna feel it the most. If we don't take these 5 years to do what we can do right now, we can make a major impact economically the most. But what most people say, what most melanated people say, what most spiritual people say, we can't unite. Appreciate the love. We can't unite. That's our issue. But let me tell you today, it's not. Because the creator that gave you a window 5 years to do what you need to do or get back to basics to where you can teach and be governed within yourself. I try. Oh yes, that's where you need to be, man. Cause you will get sick and tired. Cause you just nothing like that old hamster wheel. You just moving around just like today, Monday through Friday. You on the hamster wheel, and they let you off literally Saturday and Sunday to go do what you want to do, and then you back on that hamster wheel like a robot, underpaid, underprivileged, like a robot. But the only advantage you have, let me say it again. The only advantage you have, what I say, you got the ability to choose. You got the ability to choose. Other than that, you ain't nothing but a robot to the worldly, sinful, greedful people in the world right now. You ain't nothing but a robot to them. And you ain't using what Creator gave you, but there ain't been nobody on, I can't say that. For some way, we not got away from. I'm glad I'm here. We not got away from teaching what truly need to be taught for us to govern ourselves. That's what we missing. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you. That's what we missing. And we cannot govern ourselves or be taught true biblical life-changing information without looking in their books. Oh my goodness. We just in a bad situation, but not the worst. We in a bad situation, but not the worst. And these four products can get you out of this sinful place mentally. That's why these four products can change your life. That's why these four products is life-changing transformation. And this is the time. We got a short window. We got a 5-year window. Hey, how you doing? For us to truly get back in line with our true creator, my people. And you got to make a choice. It's time just to make a choice. It ain't time to play no more games. What if? Let's see 5 years. Let's see what happened in 2 years. No, no, no. It's time to make a choice so you can get what truly is yours one way or another. One way or another. You can stay in the sinful world, the world you in, and be like a robot right beside the original robots. And you actually the original robot from the world. They create robots, they just want you to maintain them. Just make sure, just keep the maintenance up on the robots. Because we don't really, the world, they got you where they want you, truly. Until you truly make a decision or have a place you can come that'll bring you out of this world mentally. And it's gonna take some work even then, because the world just been trampled with evil, with wrongdoing. And you so much in the world, hey, that now you think right is wrong and wrong is right. These four products was absolutely free you, free your mind, give you a jump start, how can I say it, reboot you from within. So you can start feeling how valuable you are. So you can start acknowledging who you are. Not from a preacher man preaching in the pulpit. No, no, no. Let's get back to the time where you was governed from the inside, like them Hebrew boys in the Bible. I like the Bible. They just give you something you can reference to a little bit, but it all come from your experience. It come from who you are. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. That you convicting in yourself who you are. You don't need nobody to dictate to you. You don't need nobody to read and pray over you. You know when you get to that point that you know, but ain't nobody on this planet been teaching us up to this point. Up to this point, I truly feel ain't nobody teaching the true pathway to where you can govern yourself. Hear me out, because if you ain't never been governed within yourself, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't have a clue how it feels when you can just be. You don't have a clue how free you are when you in the right environment and you can just be. Knowing every day you get up is a blessed day. Every day you can open your eyes, it's a blessed day. And now you can take that day and go out and what? Add value to God's greatest creation or his resources. Life can be that sweet. Life is that sweet when you know your true source, when you know your true purpose. Appreciate the love. When you know your true value and know why you was created and put here in the first place. And these 4 products can get you in the right mindset. Daily dose, where you can start feeling yourself moving. Your creator, you can start just having a relationship with him, having communication with him, just living life with him dwelling within you. That's a true feeling, my people. But you got to make a choice now more than ever. Not it and believe you me, it's not for me. I'm where I need to be. Just like Smoke said, he in the system and he tired. But you gotta seek out what's right in a sinful place. You gotta seek out what's truly right and feel good within you. We were talking about this in our meeting. A lot of us men, like I said, when I was going to church, I was looking for guidance. I wanted guidance. I was in the learning mode in my way. I knew it was something power about the creator who created me. And that's what I wanted to know. I want to know, how can I get close to this? How can I get in line with this creator that's moving the way he's moving, that can create air out of thin air? I can create me out of thin air. I can make the universe, how he can make nature and make trees do what they do for me. Oh my goodness. I can see now how you can truly feel great when you know your true source, when you know your true identity. But I must say, 99% of the world population never tap into their true purpose and gift from the creator and have the ability to live it out through their life into their kids' life. Even some preacher man, I'd be willing to challenge them, because don't get it twisted. You is in this sinful place, and you in their environment, you in their system, you in their community. Even though you get a chance to talk, preach, but what you really preaching? Honestly, what they really preaching? If you ain't preaching leadership, if you ain't preaching self-governance from a kingdom perspective, you're doing your organization, my opinion, a disservice. Because I'm just a pew boy. I'm just one of those that was in the pew just trying to search for myself, because what the preacher man was preaching, it wasn't connecting with me. because my expectation was here about the creator of the universe. I couldn't fathom how this creator could create something like myself. I was at awe, man. I wanted to know how, when, what time. I wanted to know. And they said, why you didn't read the Bible? To me, the Bible give you some reference. But I always wanted to feel him for myself. I wanted to know him for myself. I knew how I felt. I knew I was flesh. I had common sense. I knew I was being governed, didn't know what it was. At 9 years old, I knew it was something inside of me guiding me in a direction, but I didn't have no guidance to uplift me and motivate me and add value to me and protect me within a system and a community. So I was praying and hoping that I could get in a system and a community and a level playing field so we can make the world a better place so I can just be. Because believe it or not, when you in the right environment, your surrounding, your community teaches you. See, that's what nobody don't tell you. When you in the right environment, everything in you just flow out of you because you in the right environment where you can just be. And these four products will get you back in the right environment, get you lined up with your manufacturer, get you back in line with your creator. But you got to truly want to come out this place from a spiritual perspective. I mean, spiritual. I ain't talking about no religion. I ain't talking about just going to a church. I'm talking about getting deep within yourself, feeling yourself, talking to yourself, answering yourself, relating to yourself from a kingdom perspective. I'm teaching right now, but I want to teach on the app. Go ahead, hit that link, come and get in the app so we can just love on each other. So you can be in the right environment so we can uplift each other. You need to be in the right environment so you can just find your true purpose and just be. So you can just be. Let me talk about these four products. These four products was designed to get you in line so you can start governing yourself, whether you in church or not. Even if you go to church, you're going to be able to discern what's going on. You just going in the church. Me, I go in church to let the Holy Spirit be amongst other religious people. I mean, not religious, but spiritual people. That's me. Giving my source something to feel good about, get in the house of other spiritual people. That's the reason why I go to church. They twist it from and yes, yes. But see, that's the world. That's when you have to know how to govern yourself and you know what's right and wrong. See, because when you in the world, they master at writing and deception. And if you don't ain't have nobody to teach you this, you can get up in this system very easy, teaching your kids, their kids, the same thing, going through life. My dad passed away 3 years in December. Great man. And I knew when I was growing up under his tutorship, and that's why I'm who I am today. If you want to get in the right environment, if you sick and tired of just being sick and tired, if you know you was created for something greater than what you doing right now, if you know there got to be more to life than what you're doing right now, this is the time. If you spiritual, If you're the original people and you tired of being beat down, you know it's something greater out here, but you ain't never had the opportunity until right now. If you listen to this, you blessed. If you able to hear what I'm saying right now, you are blessed, because now you can make a decision to get back in line, to come out of this sinful place mentally and get in the right environment so you can learn for yourself with these 4 products. These 4 products will help you get back in line with your creator and you in the right environment. Because when you in the right environment, you can learn what you need, and then you getting great support. The people around you in this environment is loving you, is uplifting you, is motivating you, is praising you, because they know the purpose inside of you gonna benefit me. It gonna make the world a better place. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's when you know you in the right environment. Now you tapped in to your true source. These 4 products gonna get you back in that environment where you can just be, get back in order where you can just be, so you can truly make an impact on the world, because I teach you step by step in this process, so you can find your rightful place. I mean, your identity, not mine. Get your source from the creator, not mine. Find your true purpose and why you was created and put here on earth, not my purpose. And everybody have a purpose on this earth. Everything has a purpose on this earth. Everything have value on this earth. But you, the most valuable creation on this planet, everything around you right now, everything from the bird to the tree, the fish in the water, is more freer than you. And they don't have the ability to choose. They don't have to worry about what they gonna eat. They don't have to worry about nothing but be. All they gotta do is be. And the creator gave you the ability to make a choice, and you would rather be a fish out of water. You would rather have somebody else dictate to you. You would rather be a slave to somebody else just telling you what to do. I'm talking about the environment you're in. Instead of being in an environment where you can govern yourself. So everything around you just operate in harmony. These 4 products will get you back in that environment. You can press reset. You got the ability to choose. The fish don't have no choice. But they got everything they need when they in the what? When they in the right environment. That's why you not happy. That's why you unhappy. That's why you stressed out. That's why you worried. That's why you ain't got no control over yourself. That's why you getting sick. That's why you just having headaches. That's why you dying earlier than you need to die, because you're not in the right environment, my people. You ought to be telling your mama, your uncle, your daddy, your sister, everybody you love ought to be hearing this right now. Because these 4 products can get you back in line with your true creator. And nobody teaching this, because you can't find this nowhere else on the planet. And I ain't talking about no religion. I'm talking about you making choices like you make right now. You make choices right now, but it's not coming truly to benefit you, to make you a better person from your source. The big difference is the source. You getting your source from outside of yourself. You identify your identity outside of yourself. Basically, your job. And why you really do that? Because you in their system. They taught you from pre-K. And I don't know anybody besides coming out that book when Jesus came, he only person that came knowing what he need to do to be about his father's business. But it seemed like we can't come and do that. I was so close, you asked me. Truly. I felt good, but I wasn't God. I'm not God though. But I felt a drive to go towards this great. I can't even say it. I don't even know the word. All I can say, creator. Something was just pulling me to get to know him. Just what's up with this great creator that created everything out of thin air because he just what he is. I want you to have the opportunity to get back there. Because here I am at the age of 60 years old. We got a community now. We got a system now. We got ability to have a level playing field, but we got a limited amount of time to do what we need to do because we are the original people. We are the spiritual people. And if we don't take our rightful place, if we don't just get in the game of life, if we just stay in this system that we know this not our right environment. If you just be honest with yourself, you know. With these 4 products, 15 minutes, the MMF, the creme de la creme, that's the MMF that helped you come out of this sinful world mentally, get in an environment that gonna uplift you, motivate you from a kingdom perspective. It's gonna help you tap into your true source. It's gonna help you find your true purpose in life, not my purpose. And then your purpose come with value because everything on in this world have a purpose. And when you know your purpose and you know your value, now you can stand and be proud because now you've been governed by your creator within inside of you. You have your relationship with him. Now you're in an environment so you can be uplifted and motivated and praised and loved on so you can just be you in your right environment. You ain't never been. This is the first time in my life that I can say I'm in the right environment so I can just be. My mind, daily dose, in the right place. My source is in the right place. I know my purpose now. It's in the right place. I know my purpose on this planet got a value to it. It's in the right place. And now all I got to do is just stay persistent. All I got to do is just stay excited. All I got to do is just stay consistent because now I got the potential. Now I got the potential to have destiny back on earth again. And I want you to feel what I'm feeling. It's lonely out here. And I can't be the best that I can be without you, spiritual people, knowing your true purpose. So, you know what my purpose is? You know how I identify myself now? It's not logistics. It's not that I got my own business. It's not that I'm an entrepreneur. No, no, no. I'm not of this world. And my purpose here on this earth is to add value to God's greatest creation. That's my purpose. I don't know what yours is, but I know you got one. I don't know what your purpose is, but I can help you bring it out. I don't know what your purpose is, but I can get you in the right environment so you can know what your purpose is. I don't know what your true value is, but I know you have a purpose. And I know your purpose will make the world a better place. And you need these 4 products to get in that environment. You need these 4 products to get in line with yourself. You need these 4 products to get in the right environment so you can just be, so you can know why you was created, so you can know your true purpose, so you can know your true value and why you was created and put here on earth. The MMF is the creme de la creme. It'll bring you out of this sinful world, hey, and get you in the right environment so you can feel everything inside of you. So you're going to one day govern yourself with the MMF. The MMF is the creme de la creme. And when you know your true purpose, when you know your true value, then you can stand up like Superman. Now you can govern yourself. You don't have to listen to no other man that put his pants on like you do, because you know who you are and you willing to die for who you are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But we got kids. We need to get the foundation laid for the kids. Hey, how you doing? The 1720 is designed for the kids to get them that foundation so they can have that Superman chest before they even get out in the marketplace. They can know their true identity before they get out in the marketplace. Because right now in this sinful world, the 1720, the young kids is in this sinful place with their mindset, with their identity from killing and pillaging and stealing and killing over some Michael Jordan shoes just to get an identity. That's in the world. But when they get in the right environment and they've been taught how to tap into their true source early age at pre-K, let's teach them that. Let's teach them at a young age. What is that, Joshua? 1:5. The creator knew you in your mother's womb. Just get the basics to the pre-K, to the young kids. And as they grow up, we'll hit Matthew 22, 36, 40. Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about the word, but it gives you some kind of feel-good moment, I guess. But when you tapped into your true source, you good. I never got the other one. Proverbs, man. It talks about it just talks about something great. But anyway, this is where you need to be. These 4 products will change your life in the right environment. You got to get in the right environment. I'm here on a daily dose to get my right place. You're right, man. I'm glad you're here. You will never be the same. You will never be the same. Because now you've been able to govern yourself. You feel good about yourself. Now you know right from wrong, and you're going to stand on point. You want to stand for what you truly believe in because you're in the right environment. The environment makes all the difference in the world. In the 1720, it retailed for $27.97. That's $2,797. We ain't letting you have it for that. $9.97, you can get the 1720, and we're gonna give you the MMF for free. We want you to have a family pack where you can educate your kids out of this sinful world within a system. It comes with the app, and it have a subscription with the app. But you get all that for less than $1,000. Your choice. Then if you don't want the MMF, you ain't got no kids, you just want to get out of debt, you just want to get your cash flow up, you want to get your credit score up, and a whole lot more. We got you. But we want to get you out of this sinful world. We want to get you in the right environment. I'm praying to the creator, me giving you my most valuable creation for me for free. I need you to come and get in the right environment so I can be better than myself. You're gonna add value to me when you is in the right environment, when you know your true purpose, when you know how valuable you are, you make the world a better place. Can you say that today? Somebody. Can you say the world is better off since you've been here? Somebody. Can you truly tell me, you can tell me that the world is better off because you is here on earth? I don't think 99% of you can. I never say all. Because you're in a sinful place, you ain't designed to make the world a better place. That's why they're not created robots to get your job now, because they don't need your money. They don't need your effort. They don't need your time as much. They got the robots to do what you do now. They just need you to manage them. When they learn how to manage themselves, you better watch out, my people. Because the only reason you still here, in my opinion, because you can make a choice. And you just about as robotic and predictable as the robots today. Let me say that again. You as God creation in this environment that you in, you almost predictable as the robots they creating today. The only thing that make you different now, in my opinion, you can make a choice. And this choice is coming down to this very moment in time in your life. That's why these 4 products is very important. Let me get down to the 6-week challenge. If you don't want you don't want the MMF, you ain't trying to get close to your creator, you ain't got no kids, you just want to uplift, you just want to get out of debt, you just want to get your cash flow up and a whole lot more. So that's what the 6-week challenge is for you. But I can't emphasize enough, hey, to come out of the environment that you in. Get in the right environment so you can be loved on, uplifted, and motivated and praised and add value to you. That's what we do over here. And you cannot find this nowhere else on the planet. But once you got the 6-week challenge, it's going to help you. Just get in line so you can be a lot freer in the world if you don't want to come on and do what really tap into your true source. Just come and get in the right environment. The right environment is more valuable than you can imagine. The 6-week challenge going for $1,597. That's 1,597 US dollars. We letting it go for $997, and we giving you the MML for free. We giving you the MML for free because the app is more vital, is more important right now. Getting you in the right environment is more important than anything right now. Because many people we can get in the right environment. Now we can start to move. Now we can start to govern ourselves. Now you got the 3 products. I'm finna give you one more. If you just want to be in the right environment, period. You just want to have access to the community. You just want to be able to come in and just be loved on. You just want to come in and just see what's going on. We got that link right there, $10.97 for the subscription to the app. The app is there for you just to come in the community. You can pay $10.97 long as you in the community. It's going to go up to $45.97 after this year. We just want you in the right environment. We just want you where you can just be loved on, uplifted, and motivated. And on top of that, if you just come in the system, if you just get in the environment, we're going to give you what we call our Freedom 4. Our Freedom 4 is designed, it's your income, it's your money. It's your income, it's your expenses, it's your debt, and it's your cash flow. We're going to help you save 15 to 20% on your debt just to pay for the $10.97. Just to pay for the $45.97. We want you in this environment more than you know. You are more valuable to us just to get you around the team, just to get you back in the right environment so you can just be, so the environment just gonna love on you, uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective. And now, once you decide, now you're in the right environment. Now you can start seeing people around you. You knowing people loving on you. Now you can be taught what truly matters. Your true purpose will come out in you just naturally because you're in the right environment. Now you know what you stand for. Now you're going to be able to govern yourself. Now you're in the right environment. Now you can just be like you will never, ever be able to be in the environment you're in right now. You can never, ever, ever be your true self in this environment you're in, because you got to make a choice, and that choice is not easy now. See, they are you worse than robots right now almost, because you can make a choice when it comes to the world. They got robots now that they don't need you. You remember when you were going to school, right? You remember you were going to get a good education, a good job, right? Going to school, get a good education, and get a job. They were teaching you this. You were teaching your kids this. Now they don't need you to go get a job. They got robots to do everything. They need to go get a skill to take care of the robots. Because now you the robot. The robot have more freedom than you do. I done gave you 4 products that can change your life, get you in the right environment, and tap into your true source. Get in the right environment so you can just be. If you know you spiritual and you sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you know it's got to be a better way to life than this, you know you was created for something greater than what you're doing, this is your time to come. We got everything you need over here to tap into your true source, find your true value so you can govern yourself from your creator, which dwells inside of you. You just is not in the right environment mentally. And only thing separate you from the robotics now is you got the ability to choose to come out of this sinful place mentally and get it in the right environment where we're going to uplift you, motivate you, love on you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective. Because everybody on this planet, everything that the creator made has a purpose. And you do too. And you do too. And these 4 products help you tap into that. These 4 products get you in the right environment, like fish in the water. Get you in the right environment, like the birds in the air. Get you like in the right environment, like the ants on the ground, like the bees who make honey. They just in the right environment. But you are not. You are not. You got to make a choice now to come. You got to seek that environment out now, because since Adam sinned, you are automatically in a sinful place where you got to make choices. And the only reason you where you at now, because you can make a choice. Because they got robotics that can do everything you do now, just about. That's what the world do, because it's just a sinful place, whether you like it or not. But since you got the ability to choose, these 4 products will get you out of this sinful place mentally. Daily dose. 5 days a week, 6 to 7 in the morning, and sometimes 8 to 9, twice a day, so you can get the daily dose. My melanated spiritual original people, you just don't know what you don't know. And you teaching your kids what you don't know. How can you do that? Because your action, because the choices you made, you teaching them what you don't know. Real talk. That's real talk. I don't know where that come from, but that's true. That's so true. That's so true. But I'm here in my purpose to help you get in the right environment. Not just for yourself, to make this world a better place so you can be a better person. But you got to make a choice. You got a limited amount of time. We got 5 good years while the rest of the world trying to get their economic system in order, and they slowly getting it done day by day. But what are you doing to get in the right environment? What are you doing to take your rightful place? What are you doing to find your true purpose? What are you doing to find your true value in life? What are you doing to get in the right environment so you can just be? What are you doing? Nothing. You being the robot that you are. You being the robot that you are. Even if it's in your face, you just being the robot that they not created you to be. They got you so programmed that you can't even look back on your life and make adjustments. They got you so programmed in this sinful world, you cannot look back on your life and make adjustments. Make a choice to do something different. You're going to just do what you've been taught to do and go to your grave doing just that. Hey, how you doing? That's how robotic you are when you got the ability to choose. Aren't you tired of just doing what you've been told to do? Don't you want to just get out here and just be free because the world is yours, because you know the value that you hold within inside of yourself? If you only knew how valuable you are from within, if you only know how valuable you are when you in the right environment. Just be honest with yourself. This is the daily dose. I come out here twice a day, some days, 5 days a week, from 6 to 7 in the morning on the TikTok, the Facebooks, and the YouTube, just to give my people the opportunity to listen and make a choice to come and get in the right environment. These 4 products will get you out of this sinful place mentally, get you in an environment where you can just be. My team say I'm saying this over and over, which I am. But what else is more valuable? Somebody tell me. What else is more valuable than you knowing who you truly are and waking up knowing you in a sinful place, the wrong place for you to be the best you can be? And the sad part about it is you trying to find who you are in an environment that would never let you be who you are. Let me say that again. You out here trying to find who you are in a world, in an environment that is not designed for you to be who you are. Some of y'all to get that later on at lunchtime or something on this Friday. Some of y'all to get that on your lunch break as you get up and go to work to your job. As you keep doing what the world wants you to do when you got the ability to choose, but it's not your fault. It's really not your fault because you ain't never had this opportunity to make a choice in your life. You ain't never had the ability to choose and come out of the world mentally, find your true identity from within, and get in the right environment. You ain't never ever had this opportunity before in your life because we got a short window. We got a 5-year window if you spiritual, if you the original, to come out of this sinful place mentally because you got the ability to choose. The robots don't have no choice. That's the only reason they can't get you to do everything they need you to do in the world, because you got the ability to choose. You got the ability to choose. And if you refuse to choose, you're a robot. Have you thought about that? If you refuse to use the gift that the creator gave you that would separate you from the robot, if you refuse to use the only thing that separates you from being a robot yourself, and you so close, oh my goodness, man, reality is real. Oh my people, reality is real. But anyway, thanks for joining. This is serious, my people. The only thing separating you from you being a robot now is your ability to choose. And it's time for you to truly make a choice. Smoke, could you put edify to unify in the comments, please? Thanks. Tell your team, everyone, getting is you to keep. Yeah, true. It's real. You're so right. But put edify to unify in the Google search if you truly want to get to know who I am, what I'm doing, what my purpose is, what I stand for. I got over 1,600 videos out there on the YouTube. It's not about, you can get the information. You can get the information out there, but you got to make a choice to come out of the world mentally. You a robot until you get in the right environment. You don't know your true potential until you get in the right environment. These 4 products will get you in the right environment, get you out of a mindset outside of yourself, daily dose, get you where you know your true value from within, help you find your true source from within. And that way you can take your rightful place. Appreciate you. There, Edify to Unify. Put that in the Google search. You can get on my calendar. You can just email me. You can let me know you want to come out on Saturday. We got a Saturday Zoom every Saturday so you can get the information you need. But the main thing, you need to make a choice to come out of this sinful world. If you truly meditate on this, Jesus. If you truly meditate on this today, on this Friday, and just ask yourself, what separates you from being a robot of today? What separates you from being a robot of the day? From getting up in the morning like you're doing right now, going to work every day, knowing you underpaid, you know there's a better way to life, but you don't know how to get there. What truly separates you from being a robot of today? That's your daily dose. Just think about it, dwell on it. If you want to be yourself, if you want to know your true source, if you want to be free as the fish in the water, you got to get in the right environment. And the world is not the right environment for you spiritual, for your original people. You got to make a choice. That's the only thing that separates you from being a robot. Think about it. Think about it. If you want to be truly in your purpose, in your right environment, you're going to have to come. You're going to have to make a what? Choice. Excuse me, because that's the only thing that separates you from the robots of the day. The ability to choose. You are almost more predictable than the robots, besides your ability to choose. What y'all gonna do this weekend? I can say 98% of y'all gonna do what you wasn't able to do during the week because you had a job. You're gonna go wash some clothes, or you're gonna run your errands. You're gonna lay back for a minute. You're gonna rest a little bit, because one thing for sure, and one thing for certain, Monday morning you're gonna be right back where you started from. Ooh. And you ain't no robot. You're not a robot. Even though you can make a choice. That's the only thing that separates you from a robot in this day and time. Your ability to choose. And I'm giving you the ability to choose right now to come out of this sinful world, get in the right environment so you can just be and find your true purpose and find your true value, because everything on this planet have a purpose and everything have a value with that purpose. And if you don't make a choice, you just a robot in the world. You just a slave to the people in the world that have the power. And I came on yesterday and I talked about 3 companies. I want you to go look them up before I get off here. State Street, BlackRock, and Vanguard. Go look up those 3 companies. In it, and everything you do, from brushing your teeth, got something to do with these 3 companies. These 3 companies have in management almost $30 trillion. These 3 companies. It's time for you to make a choice, my friend. It's time for you to get in the right environment like everything else. And you got to make a choice. So with that being said, I don't see no questions. I appreciate y'all coming on here. I love you, and you can't do nothing about it. I see you. I don't know if I see you later on today because today Friday. But like I always say, I love you. You can't do nothing about it. Until the next time, go ahead, scan that link. You can get out of this system. You can come into the right environment. You can be loved on. You can find out your true purpose, your unique value, so you can be your best and govern yourself. Is your choice. Is your choice. With that being said, may God bless you. And like I always say, until next time. Let's do it.